Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today.
Morning traders, how are you? I hope you're all well on this fine day. It's Thursday, the 4th of August, and I had a haircut last night, as you can see. Looks like I'm joining the army. I might, who knows? Right, today guys, we don't have a recap because, as you know, my regular viewers will know we didn't have any trade setups yesterday, so obviously we can't recap nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at today's potential trades, guys, and we're going to look at today's important news as well. All right, so for today, for Thursday the 4th of August, just in case you wasn't sure the first time, we've got three potential trades. Okay, but firstly, I wanted to show you this, guys. So with a lot of the yen pairs at the moment, we've seen price bouncing off very strong support. Okay, and this is one example. This is the Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. So this is the area. Yeah, these were once the lows that price kept bouncing off of. Okay, so this zone here is very important. Yeah, and as you can see, we've had a huge reaction. Yeah, we had a huge wick form here, and we had this green bearish candle form as well. All right, so I cannot trade against trend. Okay, my brain will not allow that, but some traders do. All right, so for me, guys, if I was to trade against trend, yeah, this bounce off of this zone looks quite appealing. I think we could take price at least to this zone here, this last low, yeah, on the daily chart. Okay, so yeah, this is setting up with a few of the yen pairs. So for you counter trend traders, I just wanted to show you this. This could be a potential trade, but for me, no. I do not trade against daily trend. Okay, so I'm going to dismiss this pair, but I wanted to show you that. Okay, what we're looking at today, guys, is US dollar weakness. Yeah, so we've got three potential trades. We've got the CAD, the Aussie, and the Kiwi. Okay, so let's look at the US dollar, Canadian dollar first, and this is the day chart, guys. Okay, I can't zoom in without my big head getting in the way. So price was in an uptrend, guys. All right, so remember, your day chart is why am I longing or why am I shorting? So this is why we are shorting. So price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, but then price came down. It broke these lows here, okay, and it also broke this low here, yeah, from a couple of weeks ago. Okay, and these candles here, yeah, were the ones that actually broke these lows here. Okay, if you remember back a few days ago, we were looking at these candles. All right, so that tells me structure is in a downtrend. Okay, and now let me zoom in. Okay, not that much, not that little. It's my head, it's always in the way. And then we've had this large bearish engulfing candlestick pattern form yesterday. So because we're in a downtrend, we've had a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern from one of our grey zones. We just want to take price back down to these lows here. Okay, as simple as that, guys. Okay, if I zoom out a little bit, we could even potentially take price back down to this blue line here. All right, but we are shorting US dollar, Canadian dollar for those reasons. Now we need to look at the H1, and this gives us our criteria. Okay, what we need to happen for us to enter the trade. You have to know this before you even start trading. Yeah, you must know this, guys. Okay, so let me zoom out a little bit. So guys, we've got two potential grey zones. Two things could potentially happen. So price could retrace all the way back up to these highs here. Okay, then we get a bearish candlestick pattern form. We can enter the trade. Okay, we can then take price back down to these last H1 lows, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run. Okay, so that's the first idea for this pair. Okay, or what could happen, guys, is price breaks this grey zone, comes back up, retests it. We want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form at this grey zone, and then we can take the trade back down to our higher time frame targets. All right, guys, but US dollar, Canadian dollar short, we've got two possibilities, two criteria that we need to happen. Right, second trade is this. This is the Aussie dollar against the US dollar. So further US dollar weakness. So price was in a downtrend, yeah. Look at this grey channel down, yeah. It kept using this grey line, bouncing off it and coming down. But then price broke. It broke free of the diagonal channel's clutches, okay, and broke this high as well. Yeah, this was the last high here. Okay, broke this high, came out of the diagonal channel. So for me, ever since that happened, it's been in an uptrend. Okay, we did have this large bearish candle form a couple of days ago to take price down. Okay, but then we had this bullish candle form that told me buyers were back in control. Okay, so the idea is just from one of our grey zones, just to take it back up to this psychological level of 7,000. Okay, guys, so yeah, that's why we're longing. Let's look at the H1 for our criteria. So it's a similar scenario to the US dollar, Canadian dollar, but everything's just flipped upside down. So price could retrace back to this grey zone, guys, which corresponds with these lows here. All right, if it does, great, we get good value for money. Then we can enter the trade if we see a bullish candlestick pattern form, get into the trade, close 80% of the trade back at these last H1 highs, and then leave 20% to run. Okay, guys, so that's the first idea. Second idea is this, yeah, price breaks out of this grey zone, comes back, tests it, see a bullish candlestick pattern form, and then we take price back up to the higher time frame target. All right, guys, yeah, so two ideas on the Aussie dollar, US dollar as well, okay, to go long. Okay, third and final trade. And guys, if you're enjoying these trade ideas, if I could just ask you to smash the like button, yeah, it really helps support the channel, and come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel and smash that notification button, and you'll receive these alerts every single day. Okay, and yeah, so the third and final trade for today, and again, still US dollar weakness, is the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So remember, guys, all three of these trades are highly correlated, yeah? So trade the one that gives you the best setup. Right, so yeah, New Zealand US dollar, again, it was in this downward diagonal channel like the Aussie dollar, US dollar, but it too broke free, broke this high and broke out of this channel. Come back, no coincidence that it tested the last high, this happens a lot, and then it's been in an uptrend. Okay, and again we had this bullish candle here. It told me that buyers are taking control back of this market after this bearish candle, and we just want to go back up to these last highs, guys. Okay, so that's our reasons why we want to go long. Let's look at the H1 and look at our criteria and what we need to happen. So guys, unlike the other pairs, this pair has already broken out of this channel here, this grey zone. Okay, so all we want to see, guys, is price come back into this channel. Yeah, we want to see a bullish candlestick pattern form. We can then enter the trade and take price back up to our higher time frame target. All right, guys, so yeah, that's it. There's the free trade ideas for today, guys. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the analysis. If you are, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Right, so news for today, for Thursday, the 4th of August. So nothing overnight, guys, that we're interested in. If we carry on down, the first piece of news that we're interested in is this. At 9:30, London GMT, coming out of the UK, we've got construction PMI. So that could move any pound pair. But to be honest, they're probably waiting for the big daddy news later. Okay? And the big daddy news is this. Okay? So at 12 o'clock, guys, coming out of the UK, this is what people will be waiting for today. It's the Bank of England interest rate decision. Okay? So they're expecting a 0.5% hike. We have that coming out. And then 30 minutes later, we have the Governor Bailey speaking. Okay, so to be honest with you guys, it's usually the press conference afterwards that really gets the markets moving, okay, because they explain how they arrived at the interest rate. Okay, but yeah, 12 and 12:30, guys, you probably don't want to be in a pound pair. It will rip your face off. Okay. After that, guys, at 1:30 London GMT, coming out of the US, we've got initial jobless claims. And then after that, guys, as you can see, no other news that we're interested in. Okay, so that's it, guys. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a great trading day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.